Dance on people.
Oh, that was good. All right, Kristen,
Aw.
check the mic for me, will you?
The only rap song I know is Tupac. You wonder why they call you bitch? You wonder why they call you bitch? I betcha. You leave your kids with your mama 'cause you're headed for the club in a skin-tight miniskirt, looking for some love. Got your legs wide open while you're sitting at the bar, talking to some about his car. I don't say that. I won't say that word.
What?
Should I keep going?
No, the mic's good.
You're like, and so was your rascal. Moving on.
I'm just going to post the link. Technically, we're on the air, but I'm not doing my intro yet.
Microphone last time, or you have like any like spray like Lysol, like
No.
some kind of sanitizer.
My love to my mic.
Kristen was masturbating with one of the mics. You got to be careful.
Well, my last one broke, so.
How does the microphone get blisters? This is weird.
Wait, there's something crusty on here.
Oh fuck.
No, I didn't tag you guys. Kristen doesn't
Actually
want to be
got-
tagged.
It's like,
No, she's got family on Facebook.
I don't know if I want my grandma to see this.
Nana, did you happen to
should
catch the
want
latest episode of Kristen's
know.
Hot Vagina?
We're not going to call it that.
Or not?
So I was going to text you back when you were like, well, we still want you. I was going to put like, yeah, 'cause there's no wood without Kristen. That's my name, just in case you were wondering. It's the only reason why.
Right. Right.
Hmm.
No, you should have Drake tag it, and then like your fucking grandma will watch, and then none of them will want to visit.
Then,
Done.
I know. Well, you know what? Maybe I should, because
You have
then
to
they'll
get,
watch
like,
it
Christmas
once,
presents
and I won't have to worry
anymore.
about it ever again. You know, they'll watch it once, and they'll
Yep.
watch it again. No. I'll get
Alright.
Christmas presents, but they'll be like, I don't know, God's heart for the single woman, or, you know, like those God help books. That's all I got when I graduated high school. Like, between all of my parents' friends at church and my family, I got like 6 God help books. Yeah.
Self-help books?
And an iron. That's what I got.
All right, shut up for a second. We're going to try this intro, which you guys aren't going to be able to hear. It's just going to be me. So, all right, we're going to try it.
Unidentified craft. State your purpose and contents.
All right, we are on the air. This is Drake Nelson along with Kristen Huge Vagina Wood.
It's floppy.
It's floppy.
We discussed this. There's a difference.
and to Kristen's immediate left is the godfather of Reno comedy, Mr. Wayne Walsh. What? This is the second episode of the podcast. We haven't really came up with a name yet. We're either going to call it the Drake Nelson Show or the Drake Nelson Show inside of Kristen's huge floppy vagina. So, what do you think, Kristen's
Well, I don't
against
know.
it. So,
It's my vagina is closed for business, so
yeah, is it period or you're single again?
I'm single.
Single.
And I'm not going
Oh.
to repeat the same mistake, so it's closed for business.
Are we allowed to talk about your breakup yet?
I don't know. Yeah, because I think the earlier we talk about, the less people will be watching. So that'd be
How
great.
closed for business is it? I mean, was that guy standing there with an orange flag waving people the other direction? Was that just for show or?
No, he like said hello.
Oh,
You know. And
Is he union? Do you have to pay him?
yes, the guy I was dating, pretty much.
What kind of benefits would
Lord
that
knows
get?
there was no financial benefits. Not that's important, but there was none.
Does he get
Oh,
dental
come
and
on,
vision?
you're a woman. We all know it's important.
No. I mean, it's nice, but it's not a necessity.
It's nice. It's like the nicest thing ever.
Cooked me dinner sometimes. I think
Nice.
his roommate bought the groceries, but he cooked. He's a really, really good cook.
So
that's
I
good.
want to get to the breakup part. Have you?
Okay.
Is that cool to talk about?
Yeah, we can talk about it. So, long story short, we had this great weekend, visited family, hung out. It was like Easter, and dropped him off at his house Monday, and then pretty much didn't hear from him or see him at all for 2 weeks. So, I wanted to break up with him, but I couldn't get a hold of him. Like, he would text me back, like, hey, so what's the deal? You avoiding me? LOL, I'm not avoiding you. And P.S. I'll never date a guy again who uses LOL so much.
Oh damn! I use LOL all
Like,
the time.
You a 16-year-old teenager? Come on.
And LMAO and all that.
SMH, I just figured out what that meant.
what is that?
Shaking my head.
Shaking my head. See,
Like,
I don't have that enough emotion to.
Isn't
type
it
that.
easier just to say no?
Or
Like
just
N-O?
not have to text everything you're thinking. So yeah, I even texted him. I was like, hey, I just need 15, 20 minutes of your time. I really don't want to do this over text message or Facebook. And yeah, like, wasn't happening. So finally, I went by his apartment to get some tickets from one of his friends for a concert. And, you know, I was like, well, I got some of my roommate's dishes at his house. I'll, you know, check up with his roommates. He's like, oh yeah, come on by and get your stuff. And I was like, oh, by the way, is he there? And he's like, oh no, he had to leave early this morning and go out of town this weekend. I'm like, oh, nice. So I went straight home and messaged him on Facebook.
Missed you again, huh?
Broke up with him on Facebook.
On Facebook, a Facebook breakup.
Yeah. I didn't want to. I told him, I was like, you know, I really didn't. You left me with no other choice. Like, the only way to get hold of you.
Did you send him a message or did you just change your status?
We never changed our status.
Oh, okay.
I didn't.
So
I
It
didn't
was
change
never
it.
FBO.
it was never official.
Yeah, it's never Facebook
official.
official. Because, you know, you make it Facebook official, then you have to. Everyone's like, ooh, look
All right,
at
I've
your
got a question.
relationship.
If you guys break up on Facebook and you never change your status, did it
Does it
even
really make
happen?
a sound?
Yeah.
Were we
does it really
ever-
make a sound?
I know. If you were never in a relationship on Facebook, does it count when you end your relationship on Facebook?
No.
Well, even worse. Am I broken up with him once I send the message, or is it once he reads it?
Now that's a great question because you don't even officially know if he knows, right?
Oh, no. I got a response on Monday.
Oh yeah, so he acknowledged the Facebook breakup.
Yeah, he said wherever he went out of town, he didn't have a cell phone reception.
When you start a letter with "dear fucking cunt," is that with a comma or a colon?
It
Could be a semicolon.
It'd be a comma, but you capitalize cunt. You capitalize the C in cunt.
Oh, okay.
It's a proper noun. Yeah.
Right.
A proper noun, nice.
Yes, getting technical in here. Yes.
I do.
Oh, and I sent. What did I sent Drake the best picture I found on Pinterest. It was like an e-card. It said, what was it? It was, sorry I had to break up with you on Facebook, but it helped to let your friends know faster, or something like that.
Yeah.
Like, that's so true.
Kinsey Damon has a joke. It was like, yeah, I just broke up with my boyfriend. I mean, like, just broke up. I don't know if he's checked my Facebook status yet.
Exactly. Exactly.
That's what I mean. That's that thing. Like, does it happen when he reads it? And how much? I don't know if I would be shocked by that. Like if
you won't answer
I read
a phone call.
if like I was still thinking I was in a relationship, and then I checked my Facebook and then found out that I wasn't. You know what I mean? I'd be like,
well,
oh man,
okay.
dropped the ball on that one.
What if your girlfriend had tried to call you or text you, meet up with you, and you just like
Yeah, see,
ignored
me
it and put it off?
personally-
then you can't be that surprised.
Right.
You had to be like, yeah, this is coming. I was just kind of trying to avoid it maybe, or I don't know.
Me personally, I'm pretty easy to get a hold of. Like I have a cell phone that I adore. Like my cell
And that's
phone
the thing
is
with
like
him
my,
too. I was like,
my right hand. Like it's
he's
never
always on his
away
phone.
from me.
he's always on his phone
Yeah,
checking Facebook.
I take it. I'm on the
Always.
crapper with it. I'm playing Angry Birds on the shitter. Like my cell phone never leaves my side. It's real easy to get a hold of me.
You should get a holster.
I should. The only reason I don't want to is like get one of those Bluetooth things is
Because you look like a douchebag.
that's the number one reason. Number two reason is like it's such an all-in-one handheld device, my cell phone. Like when I don't have my cell phone, like I turn into a crackhead and I look for it and I look through all my drawers and shit. It's terrible. So I'm real easy to get a hold of. I'll never have that problem.
Get like a holster for your cell phone, and then get like a bandolero of a bunch of like micro SD cards or some shit like
my
that.
my cell phone's going off right now. My cell phone
Say hi to your
actually
mom
has
for
like
me.
an alarm on it. So like
Last night
if
was
I
great.
lose it, I can go to a website and it'll set off like an alarm so you can hear it.
But how are you going to go to the website if you don't have your phone?
I know. I mean, I'll have to go
For
to
some
an actual
people,
computer like I'm at now.
How weird. That's so, like, 2 years ago.
I send smoke signals to people.
There you go. You
Okay,
do
next
the
question.
pigeon?
I'm going to throw it out there.
All right.
If you break up with your boyfriend on Facebook and then make out with another guy, is it cheating if he hasn't read the message yet?
Chelsea says no. Chelsea is the other female consultant representing the entire female species in the room right
Are we
now,
gonna turn
and
this
she
into
says
Model
no.
UN right now? What the fuck are you talking about?
That is a great idea. Because she's PhD, so we win.
There you go.
Okay, I'll just say this right now. The way I don't have a smartphone. You know what I mean? Like, I barely do email. Yet people can fucking contact me whenever they want, and I will get back to them within a 24-hour window,
Yeah.
regardless of how busy I am.
Oh yeah, you're real good about yours.
You know, and so like for him, like, you were broken up already.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
I think
he
we
was
were
just
broken up
being-
weeks before that.
He
just
was
didn't
just
have
being
the,
passive aggressive.
He doesn't have the balls to
Right.
do it himself.
Yeah, he was waiting for
Drake
you to
says-
fucking break up with him.
Drake says he was just seeing how long he'd keep me on the side. Just,
Oh, I never said anything like that. I don't want to get involved with your drama
No, he already has too much.
at all.
He said he's broken boy code one too many times
No,
for me.
And if
hey,
he was like,
I don't want to say his name, but Kristen's ex-boyfriend, I never said anything. I don't even barely know this girl. She's never told me anything
Like,
about
he
your
didn't
relationship.
notice when he showed up at a bar with another chick.
Oh no, I
I
see.
mean, I did. Someone else told me that.
Okay.
I don't know. I just heard because I know, like, I have so many friends.
He's big. He might whip my ass.
No, he's
so.
not. He's a. Never mind.
you know,
I could
and if
probably
he
whip
was
his
like
ass.
trying to get you onto like fuck buddy status, it's so much easier to just be like, hey, do you want to be my fuck buddy? Like, it's
right.
like way
See, I
easier
always-
to do
I
it
always
that
just
way.
Well, that's how we
start-
started.
I start with that. You know, I'm real open about it. You know, I'm like, hey, do you want to fuck? That's my pickup line because I'm
that's
too
how we
lazy
started.
to actually put any
And
effort
then you
into
say,
it.
here's a 20-piece McNugget.
No, that's how we started. I was just newly out of a
With
like a
barbecue.
3-year relationship, and I told him straight up, like, I'm not looking for a boyfriend. And he was like, oh, you know,
What does?
I want to see where this goes.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
We all know there's nothing there, anyways.
No one's watching this frickin' show yet. We're only on episode 2. I don't even have any good lights in here yet. The light, as you may or may not be able to tell, ladies and
Why
gentlemen,
don't you use your lamp?
is because my lamps, it's like this. It's not built for video or anything, but
I'll bring mine.
yeah, we need to work on our lighting and shit
We should
and
bring
some
Chelsea's
some
lights in
backgrounds.
here.
Yeah, I need Christmas lights. We need to decorate this studio. And on that subject,
Ooh, I have lights. I have Christmas lights and stuff.
oh, you got Christmas lights?
Yeah, and what else?
Listen, I'm
I have
Jewish.
like
I really don't
3
want your
boxes.
Christian.
I have like 3 boxes of Christmas
I don't want your
decorations.
Christmas
I
lights
have
in
Halloween. I
Can
have
we
Halloween
get a
lights.
poster
Making it all-
of like 2 guys, two like 6 foot
I have
tall
a picture of
Eiffel
an Eiffel
Tower.
Tower. I have a
Eiffel
picture
Tower
of
and
that.
your mom or something?
Oh,
How about?
It was.
Oh,
me.
here we go. We'll get
No,
the
I
Eiffel
have
Tower.
A picture of me going like this, and then 2 guys, and then one of the
Nice.
guys' girlfriends in the background.
Why
Really?
don't Wayne? Why don't
The big
me
picture.
and
Yeah.
you and Kristen make a photo about that? You know what I mean? Like we'll Photoshop us tag teaming Kristen and high fiving.
Because the only way would be Photoshop.
Well, yeah, probably.
Or
Unless
roofie.
one of us is really drunk.
Do you have any starting fluid and a rag? Get this shit done real quick.
Hey, Kristen, tell me, does this smell like
Right.
chloroform to
You're
you?
like, Chelsea, hold her down.
Does this smell like chloroform?
I don't know why. I don't know. I have a
Here,
really
no, let's high
sick
five. We'll put Drake
imagination,
in the middle.
but
Fernando's
how come you
giving
don't
me
hear
tips, but
about
I don't
people using
understand.
starting fluid for the purposes of like rape or kidnapping more often because. I mean,
Well, is
do
there
people
something
not
else
know
they
that
would
it's
use?
pure ether? Because that's what it is. It's pure ether.
What do they use instead?
I don't know.
You don't. That's surprising.
Because I
Are
don't
there a
rape
lot
and
of-
murder people very often.
You think there's like a
Thanks for
website that
clarifying.
rapists can go to answer these questions?
I mean, like
Ours.
it's a trip to. I mean, like why?
don't do
Like
that.
if you. I mean, like if you're gonna get roofies and you have to like find some douchebag guy that worked from Chico State and like give him money and stuff like that, and it would be a big hassle when you could just go to Kragen and.
I had a friend who she's kind of over dramatic, and one night she just got really fucking wasted. Like she was wasted before we even left the house, and she was wasted, like gone. And so she was totally messed up, and totally over exaggerating, just milking it, like falling on the floor and stupid bullshit.
Oh
so
my
she's
God,
like,
so
oh my gosh,
wasted."
I've never felt like that before. I totally think I got roofied, whatever. Yeah, the guys we were first off, she's married and she still had a
Nice.
ring on. So the guys we were hanging out with were very aware and not interested. And they were all in town for this like undercover cop convention. Like they're all cops.
Nice.
Yeah, I totally called them out on it. I figured out what they did for a living. I saw their IDs and their cards, everything. They're undercover cops. I'm like, I'm pretty sure these cops
They
didn't
fucking
roofie
blew
you.
their cover.
And then I did know this dude who was from Chico, and I was telling him, he's like, the most cracked head, steal their best friend's wallet for drug money guys I know. He's like, I've never met a guy ever. I don't know if you guys know, but he said, come from Chico, like he's never known personally a guy. He's never even seen roofies. Wouldn't even know where to get them, like he's all.
Was his name Brian O'Neill?
But I don't know about you guys. If
He
you guys
went
know
to
anyone
Chico
who's
State.
actually,
I went to
done
Butte
that,
College,
but-
which is right up the street from Chico.
it's the community college.
Well, yeah, but I mean, it doesn't matter anyway. I got just as shit housed as the fucking rich kids at Chico State did. I'm
Hey, it's a
surprised I never
CSU,
ran
it's
into.
cheaper.
Even more so because you weren't spending as much money on tuition.
Exactly.
When I
spending
went to
a lot of money on
California
weed
college,
and
it was
stuff.
free. Tuition zero.
How's it free?
Because I got the board of governors waiver because I didn't make any money.
That means you were blowing the superintendent.
Nope, I got
Happy
and my roommate
birthday,
got free textbooks.
Mr. Governor.
And we got low income housing. California was
and you got low income housing.
our rent
so-
was like $100.
And we got
a month.
free crack.
There's some poor family on the street, so you party girls can take a bunch of dicks in your mouth.
Hey, no, we were going to college and working and contributing to society. We just didn't make that much.
You're working girls, huh?
To be fair, the people in the other low-income housing, they get paid for dicks in their mouth. And they were
I know. At least we do
Kristen's
it like
friends
for
do
charity.
it for fun and
For-
charity.
we were doing it because he had a Trans Am.
That reminds me. Here's a
You
good
have a
example
really cool
of the.
haircut.
Here's a cool example of the college lifestyle in Chico. There's this titty bar out there, and
Where is it?
right outside of Chico, and it's fully nude, and no alcohol though, but it's fully nude. They're all college students,
What?
right? Well, this one time they had a car wash
How
out
did I
there.
never go there.
I know.
Fuck.
They had a car wash out there. Well, I like car washes and I like tits, and I really needed a car wash, so I
Yeah.
drive out there, and I spend the like $30
If
to
you'd
wash
washed
my
your
car.
car the day before, you wouldn't have been like, dang it, I just washed my car. Can't go to that.
I know. Well, here's the thing: is I went out there more to get my car washed than to see tits.
Mm-hmm.
But they did like
That's believable.
they
Totally.
did they
I
did
read
a-
it for the articles. You bag.
they did such a shitty job cleaning my car that I was mad about it. I was like driving
You had to
home
go more
like,
often.
what the fuck? These stupid bitches couldn't do a better job of my little piece of shit Ford Escort or
High
whatever
school
I had.
cheerleading fundraisers. Those are the.
You do need to grow your
Terrible.
chest or mustache a little more.
I know, right?
So,
Boy Scout fundraiser.
think of the possibilities. You can do anything.
Do you boys want to wash my van?
We just got a message from professional wrestler Adam Thornstowe, who just took a picture of a really shitty video camera that he got for $5. Come on, Adam, send me some dirty shit. I know you got it. That picture sucks. So anyway, what do you think we should call this show? I think that should be the topic of today's show. Is what should we name this show?
Stuff.
I figured we could have a little mind-blowing session, not
stuff.
like the regular blowing sessions that Kristen attends, but
We had that conversation at work today too.
we had a
So,
really
Our
sexual,
first
dirty
episode,
conversation
we were talking
today.
about Drake is subjected to
I harass her all the time.
full office just full of women. Like,
Oh yeah.
And everyone is out
On the
of the
same
office
cycle?
working except for two of us girls. And it doesn't matter if there's just two of us in there. It still happens. So we had a whole. How did the conversation start? Oh, sex.
I said something like,
versus-
"Hey, yo, you want to suck my dick?" And that's how it
Oh
starts.
no! It started with me saying that I'll make out with a chick, but I
Oh yeah.
would never go down on a chick or want a chick to go down on me, which means I'm not a lesbian and would never be one. There's the line. You can make out with chicks, but if you won't go
See,
there,
what's weird about that is like the flip of that,
There you go.
That's exactly what
what
Drake
it
said.
was.
right? Because like,
If he makes
like,
out with a dude-
if you were gonna make out with a dude, somehow that's gayer than like, let's say you were in jail and you got like fucked in the ass.
Definitely.
That's or like like. Let's say you were in the Navy and you'd been out at sea for 7 months. Like, yeah, go ahead, fuck me. You know, that's somehow not as gay. You're like, hey, Bruce, come here, let's make out. Oh my God, I'm so wasted. Let's ride on the Brahma Bull and suck each other's face. Way gayer, way gayer than just be like, yeah, dude, go ahead, do your thing. You know?
Yeah. But what's weird is that's like a trend in today's society. A lot more women will cross that line and totally make out, but not go full on muff diving.
not interested.
Which is funny
at
because
all.
there's very few muffs left
I know, huh?
just
in the
diving.
world.
It's just
Yeah,
skin dive.
I
Yeah.
it's a trip to Arby's.
what'd you
That's
call
what
it?
that
What'd you
is.
call it, Chelsea? The landing strip, yeah. I hooked up with this chick from Orville one time, which is not a story that you ever want to start with.
Oh,
Orville,
bro, you
Orville,
I'm
and,
Orville.
Orville and pussy, and it wasn't even like a crank deal gone bad. It was just
Pull
I
down
met her
your
in a
pants,
bar,
I'm
and
gonna shuck it.
I met her in a bar, and I used
Hopefully I don't
my
have that many days on the way.
I used my classic pickup line of "Do you want to fuck?" And she said yes.
Well, then that has
So-
to tell you the quality of the girl you're
I
getting
know,
right there.
but there you go. Like, I don't fuck around. But she told me, like, at the bar, she's like, I was not ready for this at all. You know, like hinting at the fact that she hadn't shaved. And
Oh.
I found out that night that I have a preference for shaved vagina. And she had like
Sure
like an
you're
afro.
One of the few.
Yeah.
Was there
It
like
was-
a little comb stuck in?
Oh, it was bad. It was like a time machine. Like I had went back into the
Like,
1970s.
tickles your nose.
Was
Yeah,
there a
well,
menthol
I
cigarette
could.
stuck in there somewhere?
There was definitely like a Dr. J headband holding the afro up, you know. And I fucking slam dunked that Orville poon.
Did her vagina look like Andre 3000 on the cover, the movie poster of Semi Pro?
Or just all of the characters
She
put
was
together.
white, so it was more or less like Will Ferrell with his afro.
That is exciting.
She trimmed it, but she cut it into the Gumby cut, circa Bobby Brown.
Yeah.
Every
It-
little step.
I knew it was gonna be bad
like,
because
a couple lines.
I knew it was going to be bad
take
because
that.
she had dark hair, and I think she might have been Middle Eastern. And as soon as like I unbuttoned one button of her jeans, she's like, "I'm so sorry." She's like apologizing. It was terrible.
That's so bad.
It's bad when you have to like apologize
before the act, not
on
after.
the way to your vagina.
I hooked up with a girl from Maine once, and apparently they don't get razors shipped up there, like, at all. You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't like, hey, yeah, like, she's not
That's
into
the
the
last
whole
thing that
trimming
makes it to
thing.
Maine.
Like, that's one thing, but, like, you know, like, armpits, legs, like, I was like, fucking really, you know? But at that point, when you've got them naked, like, what are you going to do? Be like, oh, get the fuck out of here, you
Yeah.
hairy bitch? No.
I've never been that guy to turn down some pussy.
No, never. Never. But it was like next time I was like, you know what would be really hot? If
That
you let me
reminds me-
shave you. So that she got the hint.
That reminds me of Girl Moment, Eat, Pray, Love, where they're eating pizza and the girl's like, oh my gosh, I can't fit in my jeans anymore. She's like, so have you ever been in a room with a guy naked and him just be like, yeah, no, you need to leave? Like, no, that's never happened. and
Never
it's never going to
happens.
happen. Eat your fucking pizza, you skinny whore. like that's it's not going to happen. Like, you're not going to take your clothes off and be like,
Hey,
yeah, I don't think this is going
Have
to
you
happen.
guys ever heard the term "I would go gay
A
for"?
vast virus database has been
Yeah.
updated.
My virus software is going off. Kristen, so going back to your making out with random girls and not going all the way because you're a prude, is there anybody that you would go full gay for?
I don't know. I don't have a lot of girl crushes.
Like if
Like
you
girl
know,
crushes are like, oh, would totally be friends if she knew me. You know, that's more like gay crush, like girl crush.
like what would it take? Like what would be the
I don't know.
perfect I would go gay for date? Like
I'm trying
you know,
to think
she
of.
picks you up and you guys go get ice cream.
No,
and
it's
then,
more like you're really wasted in a bar, really, 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 really wasted.
So there is a line.
No, I really don't think it would. I just
Howard
don't think
Stern
I
is
could
there
go there
with
So even if
video camera.
with that the tickle chair.
yeah, there you go.
Yeah, no, I'm just not interested, like, at all. But this is where our conversation turned to giving head, which our coworker and I were totally cool with that, you know, and
To guys, you mean giving
Yeah.
head to guys?
yeah, you know, like it's not. I'm gonna be like, oh, not a problem at all.
By
Like,
the way,
for
I'm
certain
like,
people, not
by
for
the way,
anybody,
I'm
but-
like really good at getting head. Just throwing that out there.
Getting.
I'm really good at getting it.
that's
That's a
hey, it takes
difficult
skill.
to,
I-
yeah.
The
Yeah.
one skill you have to master is the not.
I
the
lay
hand
there
on the
like a
head.
fucking champ.
That's
just,
not cool.
Just putting that out there, ladies.
It
I
can
have a
be
perfect
cool.
rhythm of putting my hand on the back of their head, but not like an asshole.
in a
Just enough to
forceful
let them
way.
know, hey,
In
I'm
a-
really
in a
enjoying what you're
supportive
doing
way,
right
an
now.
Encouraging way.
Yeah, exactly. You know, and I don't play with their ears or nothing. You know, I
Braid
don't get
their
all
hair into cornrows.
freaky on them or nothing. But
That'd be hilarious. Some guys start like putting, like, here, let me put your hair in a ponytail.
yeah, let me braid that for you, honey.
Here,
Would
let me
that
get
be
out
a
of
little
your face. Let me
creepy?
just, I'm trying to get out of your face for you.
Would that throw off your blowjob technique, Kristen, if you were down there and you're
Yeah.
slopping away and you noticed, hey, this guy's really
I'm like,
enjoying playing with my
Wow,
hair?
This is, you did a really good job.
What would you call that if you started the blowjob with one hairstyle and then ended the blowjob with another? What would that be?
An I go gay for thing. Like, is he? I think so.
All right, now here's another test, Kristen.
Or he has a daughter.
Let's say a chick has a strap-on dildo. Would you suck the dildo?
No, I just. I'd be really drunk, and we were playing spin the bottle for me to kiss two girls.
So you have to be somewhat forced
Yeah, I don't
or-
know. I'm never.
or coerced, which
I
is a
would-
term that gets thrown around Reno a lot. Coerced.
coerced.
It's not quite, pulling,
Forced,
but
or-
it's not forced. Like if I was going to make you do a video and you changed your mind, and But then you decided to suck my dick, which again I'm really good at getting my dick sucked. Would it be coerced?
It would be like in another universe, lifetime, not in reality moment is what it would be.
So would you suck a girl's tits?
I don't know. Then the wasted would have to be really, really
So you've
high.
got to be intoxicated.
Yeah, I was really drunk when I made out with a girl too. I don't know. I just don't think kissing is a big deal.
All right,
Like,
Wayne,
people
here's a
freak out
question
when
for you.
People on TV kiss. Kissing's not a
Wayne,
big deal.
someone slips you a roofies, and not the normal way where you just take it normally. I mean,
Right.
someone gives it to you. And you wake up
Rectally
the
or
next
orally?
day. You wake up like
Places it under your
someone
tongue with
gets
his.
into your roofie stash and gives you one of your own roofies, is what
Okay.
I'm trying to say. And then you wake up the next day and you find out you've been anally violated, right? And now I know you personally. I know you're not into that. But how would you feel? Would you feel like you were taken advantage of? Like you were are you that you're now gay and you might be gay?
I don't know if I would feel
I don't
like.
think getting raped.
Oh my
makes
God,
you
am I
change
gay?
your
Like,
sexual
no.
orientation.
No.
No?
Like if a guy raped me, I wouldn't be like, hey, maybe I'm into that now. Like,
I didn't know I was into getting raped.
maybe I do like whatever type of person this was. You
Well,
know,
what-
white, black, Mexican, Puerto Rican, whatever. Tall,
What I
short.
meant by
I've
that,
been looking
like,
at Uncle Jerry all wrong.
Maybe I do like family that way. You know, like.
Thanksgiving will never be the same.
I didn't know I like to get punched in the face. What the fuck?
Yeah.
What I
exactly.
meant was by that is, let's say Kristen's on one of her drunken binges like every Tuesday, and
Wednesday and Thursday.
and you find out that you were intimate with a woman. And let's say you found out you were really good, right? The chick was like, "We've got to do this again." Would you go for it again, knowing you were good?
No, like if I murder somebody, find out I can get away with it. Like say like it's, I guess I shouldn't compare sex to like murdering somebody.
What if it was like a boys
who
don't
like to have sex
boys
with
don't
women,
cry
people.
situation?
Oh, there you
Not.
go.
What?
I guess
never
I should do
seen
my
it?
You just gotta tell me what homework I gotta do before I come.
Yeah, I know.
We're just rambling.
All right. Well, first homework assignment is go home, get wasted,
See and see
make
how
out
far
with
you
a
go.
girl, and videotape it so we can critique it later.
Well, same for you
She's
guys.
done that before.
Go get roofied by a man and see. Tell me if you're gay the next day.
I've
Come back with
had
homework.
some. I'm totally not gay. I'm all about pussy, but I've had some really gay moments. Wayne, have you heard my gay moments?
No,
This one time,
lay it on me.
I was. I've told on stage a couple times. I was at my grandma's house, and she was at the doctor shopping or whatever. And I feel like I have an urge to masturbate, but she doesn't have like any porn in the house,
Red book?
obviously. Yeah, well, basically,
Good housekeeping.
I needed some material. I need some visual stimulation. So I'm looking on the TV for something, to stimulate my mind.
Oh yeah, I remember this.
And I turn on E! Channel's the 50th hottest beach bodies ever, right? So, like, first it's like Carmen Electra, and she's running on the beach, and it's really hot, and I'm like, oh, yeah, this is cool. Right on. And then, like, a dude will pop up, right? And it's Dean Cain, and he's playing volleyball, and I'm like, all right, I'm not going to touch myself right now. Just going to
But
wait.
you like have to a little bit, right? to
Well,
keep-
I mean, I
you
don't
don't,
want to
like,
go
lose
completely
momentum.
limp, so
Right.
I'd smack it around a little bit, just to
Close
keep.
your eyes and keep thinking.
Yeah.
Like, Carmen Electra.
But then the next one comes up and it's like Sandra Bullock, and she's running, and I'm like, all right, now we're back on, yeah. Next one, it's like fucking Matthew Broderick or something from when he was
Matthew
young.
Broderick?
I know. I need another guy to make
That's
this joke
better
work.
than now.
Yeah.
Matthew McConaughey.
I didn't get to Matthew McConaughey yet, but when I get to Matthew McConaughey,
This is
I'm like,
thousands.
I'm like, okay, this isn't too bad. I can do it, I didn't finish on Matthew McConaughey, but I was close.
Now, like RuPaul, how does that fall in there? Is that
Definitely. I think if you finish while RuPaul's on screen, you're definitely gay.
Yes,
If you
I
finish,
agree.
but if you just like maintain, and then you finish like when like Jenny McCarthy pops up after.
Then
that.
you're straight. You're
Okay.
totally straight. I love that analogy that I think Ron White says in his comedy. He's talking about his buddy, and he's like,
Oh,
I'm not
every
gay.
guy's a little bit gay.
Yeah, he's like, everybody's a little gay. He goes, well, you like to watch porn? He says, well, yeah. He goes, you like the guy to have a little dick? He goes, no, I like a big dick. He goes, you know what I mean? He's like, there you go.
I like big throbbing cocks. Yeah.
Well, then you're a little gay.
Yeah.
Well, and the whole butt thing too. Like guys' obsession with sticking in a girl's butt. Like
I wouldn't know anything about that at all.
that's
Shut the
kind of
fuck
gay.
up right
I mean,
Bullshit.
saying.
It's not. Okay. Okay. When I
a
was
butt's a butt.
Thank you,
Penis
God.
The anal
And the
god has
voice of-
spoken.
Fernando.
No, we had this conversation when I was in the Air Force, and this guy was saying the exact same thing. Like, I would never have anal sex with a girl, and like a few of us were just sitting there like, what the fuck are you talking about? Well, it's gay. I'm like, how the fuck is that gay? Well, because like a butt's a butt. There's like no difference between
Well, so
a guy's
a mouth
butt.
is a mouth.
Exactly.
A girl's mouth,
Exactly.
a guy's mouth.
That's what we ended up getting to. Is like, well, there's no difference between a guy's butt and a girl's butt. Well, yes, there is. You know, unless she's like from the Eastern
Maine.
European whatever, and she's got a hairy asshole.
From Maine.
Yeah.
I'll
So,
still do it, ladies,
you know,
if your
and it was like,
asshole's
yeah,
hairy.
well, you've had oral sex with your wife before, right? And he goes, well, yeah. Well, if a ass is an ass, a mouth is a mouth, fag. And totally just destroyed his entire world
I get
view in
this.
like a
so
5-minute
what?
period.
So anyways, what's your guys' favorite beer? You know. Like,
What are you like trying to?
Whoa, what was that? Did you just get a message from Grandma or something? I know what you're talking about, little
Oh, I was
Kristen.
gonna tell our friend Pat to watch.
Are we gonna go back to what we should call the show at some point?
Yes.
Or
Obviously,
I haven't got-
Are you
well, I gotta-
gay or are you not gay?
If anybody's actually watching this right now,
Drink
hit
Wayne
us up
Kristen.
on Facebook. How many people are watching? 2 people. I think one of them's Chelsea,
Yay!
right? Yeah. All right. With the other person who's watching this right now, or
Thank
someone
you.
in the future, thank you. Log on to Facebook or hit me up on Twitter if you've got a suggestion for what this show can be called.
Or you
Because,
could
So
text
no
us.
one watches it show.
or text Wayne. Don't text me. I don't.
I'm assuming it's somebody in the Reno comedy community, so they probably have my fucking number
Yeah.
already.
Okay, well, yeah, let's change the subject. Let's talk about something different.
We'll pick a subject, Kristen. She wants to bring some structure and some.
I haven't planned anything yet.
I know. Well, I know. Well, tell
And
Wayne
you're gonna
what.
expect us to? Are you fucking
That's what
high?
I said. I was like, Kristen, if you want to take over and produce the show, you go right ahead, because I take direction from women really well. Isn't that
As
right,
in-
Chelsea?
Tell Drake to suck my dick.
That's not gay.
It's not gay, dude.
Oh, okay.
I'll try anything once.
I have
No.
one.
What do you want?
So this news story today, there's this chick who's made herself look like Barbie. Like exactly like Barbie.
See,
She
I've heard
had-
this story before.
She's had.
She
I
had
mean,
her genitals welded closed.
It's. I mean.
Nice.
It's
She just went
ridiculous.
right
She looks
to
like
that.
her skin looks like it's plastic, and she has these big old eyes, and it. You know, she's gotten all this plastic surgery. It's ridiculous what she looks like. Like y'all should look it up.
Is it the lead singer of Aqua?
No, but they played that song.
Who the fuck
over
is
and
Aqua?
over. I'm a Barbie
I don't know
girl
Aqua.
in a Barbie world. Life in plastic. It's fantastic.
My least favorite song of all time.
I think
Oh
you're-
yeah, my best friend
you
had
keep
that
singing
CD
on
in
this
eighth
show,
grade.
Chris, and you're gonna get a record deal like ASAP.
Yeah, right. You're gonna get
You won't
our
be here
one
long.
viewer is gonna tune out.
I remember some chick in the 90s
I mean, okay,
doing
but
that.
are you guys into made up chicks? Like this one guy I dated, I found out he was talking to some chick behind my back, and she had like her eyebrows drawn on and tons of makeup, and the like it takes her 3 hours to get ready, kind of like very high maintenance looking girl. Like you know, there's those girls you just look at them and be like, she's high maintenance. And then there's those girls who are gorgeous, but you can tell, and they have makeup on and they have their hair done, but it's different. It's not high maintenance, you know, like they're not brushed on tan and
What do you
brushed on
what do you
eyebrows.
consider what do you
Like,
consider
painted
high
on.
maintenance though? What do you consider high maintenance?
Like where their entire face looks 100% painted on. Like their eyebrows are drawn in. They have their nails done. Their hair, like super bleach blonde.
There's definitely a line somewhere. You know what I mean? Like where it gets
They're
to
just
the
made
point where
up 100%. They're just like in every picture.
there was
Tiny lips,
a
like,
friend of mine.
have to look sexy all the time. And
Uh,
I feel like I would look at her and be like, I had a friend once. He said he'd see like a chick in the club or whatever, and she has this little tiny dress on, and he'd be like, yeah, right, she's way too high maintenance. Like I ain't even gonna go for that. And I was like, whatever. If I was not
I
standing
consider
right
high
here,
maintenance
you try
like
to
a
fuck that. He's
like a rich
oh no,
chick.
like if she went for me, yeah, like I'm not gonna turn her down, but at the same time, but yeah, like he's just like
I
it's a waste of time.
consider-
She's probably a bitch.
I consider high maintenance like a very I wouldn't say classy, but somebody who like wants you to buy him shit.
So you
and-
think high maintenance in financial terms?
Yeah, I don't
Not
consider
different types
like
of high
Visual.
maintenance.
Yeah,
though. There's like
exactly.
girls that are like super high maintenance,
There's
like
emotionally high maintenance.
yeah, like you constantly got to burn them. Oh wait, no, it's
What, like
different.
put cigarettes out on
yeah,
their
they
eye?
want you to burn them and shit.
Yeah.
Honey, I can't scald your asshole anymore.
But I mean, there was a girl that one of my friends dated for a short period of time. Let's call him Neil O'Brien. And there's this girl. I don't even remember what her name was, but she was a cocktail waitress at one of the casinos, and like we nicknamed her Miss Tic-Tan. That was
Miss
her.
Tic-Tan.
Yeah.
Nice.
And she was like, she really needed some like addition by subtraction because everything that she had going on, like by itself, like wasn't that bad, but like
Yeah.
everything together was just like way too much. Like her hair was too blonde, she was too tan, she, you know, her teeth were too white, her tits were too big, you know, which you like her tits were too big. Yeah, it's like when you add all of it together, it was just like too much.
Ridiculous,
Like
yeah.
just like fucking scale it back.
You
a
are
notch,
no
girl.
longer a
Like,
human.
no. And she, you know, it was like a Barbie doll. It's like,
Yeah.
okay, yeah, well, you know, where's the fucking valve? Because I want to see how quickly you deflate. Do I
Yeah.
need, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I was
you
seeing
know.
a guy. I remember the first time they came over, him and his friends came over for dinner, and I just got out of the shower. I had my hair just kind of whatever. I had no makeup on and stuff, and then we're getting ready to go out, and he was chilling with me while I was curling my hair, and I was like, you're not supposed to see me curling, like getting. I don't want you to see me getting ready, you know, like. Gotta keep the mysteriousness. Like this just happens naturally. It doesn't take work. But he was like, "Well, I've already seen you before you get ready, so like it's okay." So I thought, "Oh well, you know, like
I've
I
already
don't know,
seen
there's
you
those
look like
girls
shit.
who-
So,
like I think if I was a guy, I'd want to be with a girl who, if she's not all made up, I'm not like, whoa, what is that?
I knew you were a lesbian.
You know, or it's same thing with guys. Oh my gosh, I could never be with a guy who has more hair products than I do.
like, you don't want to watch the girl tuck her penis back because then it ruins
Like,
the
it's same way for
fantasy.
guys, like a guy who's more high maintenance than me, and they exist. There's one guy, my friend's boyfriend. His friend was, I guess, all about me. He's just like, oh, Kristen's totally my type. She's so fun, all this stuff. And I was like, yeah, he's prettier than I am. Like.
Yeah, what do
I
you
can't do
consider
that.
a high maintenance guy?
Like I said, you know, he has more hair products than I do. He shaves more of his body than I do.
Because I shave a lot.
No, my ex, he had kind of better style than I did. We kind of matched on that, though. But he did have more shoes than I did.
Yeah,
But-
that's a little creepy.
But he was like a construction worker and stuff, so he was okay. But yeah, no, if it takes a guy longer to get ready. I had a friend who eventually, this guy I went to high school with, he's gay now. Shocker, because we stayed at my house once, and we were getting ready to call at night, go to bed, and he's like washing his face and stuff. And I'm like, dude, if like you don't lay down, I'm turning the lights off, like I'm going to bed. You're taking way too long to get ready. That's way too
So because a guy uses moisturizer, he's gay?
Yeah, if it takes you
He
longer
uses it on
to
his
get
face,
ready
yes.
for bed than I do.
That's the sign. Hey, why are you putting that jack off shit on your face, bud?
I did get a boyfriend into
Anal?
like spa stuff, like
Oh,
pedicures and
Where'd that guy wind up?
exfoliating stuff. He's a prison guard now.
Why does that make sense? He's a prison guard. Could you imagine this big, like, 6'4" exfoliated
He's like,
prison
oh, your
guard?
skin looks a little rough. Have you tried this exfoliator in the showers? I'll leave a bottle for you.
I'll leave a
works.
stick, a nightstick for you. Yeah, that's a sad thing about this country now is they see like fake fuckers on the Jersey Shore and Barbie dolls, and they get these images of themselves that they need to look like a certain way, and they cut themselves. They pay doctors to cut their fucking heads open and inject them with a whole bunch of crazy shit, and they're human Barbies.
Well, this Barbie story, of course, they have their analysis and like, oh, young girls, this is not healthy for young girls because it's a
However,
unrealistic ideal or to strive for. But I was thinking like, I don't know, I had lots of Barbie dolls when I was little, and I never thought like I want to look like Barbie, like ever, like it's a doll, I didn't want to look like my other dolls either.
That's the thing. I think that should be like some type of red flag when you go to a fucking doctor and you're like, can you make me look like this doll?
I know.
And
just be red flag for
they
the doctor.
should be able to ask you a series of questions like, are you really serious? And if you answer yes to like 3 or 4 of these crazy questions, they should be able to lock you up. You know what I mean? They should be able to send you to like the crazy farm.
Okay, well, I have a question. Like, you know how... Okay,
I will answer your question.
I have piercings. I don't have any tattoos, and I've always been sober when I've gotten a piercing done. But I've heard that, like, tattoo shops, they won't tattoo you or pierce you if they think you're drunk at all, if they smell alcohol in your breath at all. Because it's like a liability.
Right.
well, that's part of it, but the other part of the reason is if you're drunk, you'll bleed a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
With
The
both,
alcohol
like, both
thins your
things,
blood.
Like piercings and tattoos kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, I always wondered about that because, like you're saying, maybe for plastic surgery it should be the same thing. Like, yeah, you're not mentally sound to be participating in this surgery.
If that was the case, the entire economy
Exactly.
in Southern California would fucking collapse overnight.
Exactly.
Because, like, you can't tell me, like, that some of these, most of them are mentally unstable.
Any woman or person I've ever seen with plastic surgery, it doesn't make you look better. It just makes you look like a person who's had plastic surgery. Like,
Yeah,
That's
no
all-
shit.
oh, like Meg Ryan, she messed up her face. She was so pretty. Not anymore. She's
What
like,
was that singer who's dead now? He was part of that really famous family, used to touch kids.
Partridge Family?
That guy.
Oh, that
Michael Jackson,
oh,
that
that
guy.
What was that one guy's name?
You know, he had like all those brothers and stuff. She's Googling it.
Families touching each other. Music.
The
Singers.
Kardashians. What?
Jerry Sandusky Jackson.
Ew, that's so gross. So what else should we talk about? We talked about
What are we going to name the show?
who did it.
Coercion.
Coercion. Coercion of Kristen's vagina.
Floppy.
Floppy
Vagina.
vagina.
One time my friend and I, we typed vagina into like dictionary.com. You know, you push on the little speaker and it
Oh, that's
will say it
real
out loud.
mature.
Yeah, it was all vagina. That's what it said, vagina. I don't
Did
know
you
why.
have it set on
I
Spanish?
think so.
I had it on
Because we started
French
learning
Canadian.
Spanish words, how to pronounce Spanish words, and then yeah, it was pretty funny. And then we'd put like big vagina.
Hey, did you guys hear Deion Sanders
Or
is getting a
penis.
divorce?
No, he's been getting a divorce. He got beat up by his wife and her friend. They jumped him.
Hey, this guy's a former.
And he tweeted it. He tweeted pictures. He's like, "This is me pressing charges against
Yeah.
my wife for beating me up."
I think when you're a black athlete and you have to tweet about you pressing charges, you just lost all street cred, like, forever.
No, can you imagine the cops, like, booking him, kind of like, or booking his wife, just thinking, like, are you kidding me?
I've wanted to kick
Kidding me.
Deion Sanders' ass for years. I'm just
When
glad
he-
somebody
when he-
finally got around
When he
to it.
released his rap album.
No way.
Remember
he
his
did
rap
that?
album?
Did he-
Prime
he
Time?
played baseball, didn't
Is
he?
that what it's called? You
I think
actually know the
so.
name? I'll believe you.
You should look it up.
He came to Reno when I was a kid. Like, I must have been like 16
And
years
you went
old
to
to
his
promote.
concert?
No, I don't know why
He was in the front row with a
I was
lighter.
in the front row. No. No, he came
Give me a
to
T-shirt.
he came to Meadowood Mall when I was in like 8th grade for his album release party. And I was hanging out with a buddy of mine who was a huge 49ers fan at the time.
Oh, you said
And
you were
he
16.
was going. I was some
in 8th
type
grade.
of teen. And I got held back a couple times, okay? Don't make fun of me. I'm Nevada educated. Which, by the way, Nevada is 51st in education. Did you know that, Chelsea?
Ooh.
Behind
51st.
Puerto Rico, yes.
Behind Puerto Rico.
Don't worry, we're 50th in teen pregnancies. We're not number 1. No, wait, we're number 2.
We're number 2.
Right
and
behind
aren't
New
we?
Mexico now. We used to be number 1. Now we're number 2. Moving on up. Moving
Yeah,
on
that's
up.
only because crystal meth makes you miscarry. That's the only reason why.
Nice.
Yeah, Washoe
Number
County
1.
is the most alcoholic county in the country.
That
I
I
can
can
attest to that.
definitely believe.
What?
Explains so much.
Chelsea went in there like
I
a
did the
fucking
math. I average
panzer.
2 drinks a day.
You fucking alcoholic.
You said that like you had read something in like Reader's Digest
Well, no,
about
I started
having
a
2
drink
drinks
jar.
a day is a healthy thing, so that's why you do
A
it.
drink jar, so every time
So
you
every
have
time
a
I
drink, you have to
I
put
put
money
$1 in the jar.
so you can buy more
And-
alcohol.
That's what everybody says. Everybody says, but
That's what
I was
it
like,
is.
no, I'll do something like fun. I don't know, like take a trip or something. But
I'm gonna
it's
buy
kind
an
of like
8-ball.
a double standard thing because like the more I spend on alcohol, the more I put in the jar, the less money I have. So yeah, in 2 weeks I owed the jar $25.
Kristen, how much money you got in your dick jar?
$1.
$1,000.
She has $1, but what she didn't say is that she only drops a penny in.
Yeah, a
For
penny
every-
at a time.
Well, is it by number of times or number of dicks?
Number of dicks. Oh, it's way more than $1.
But you know what was even better? Not only do I owe $25 in my drunk jar, my roommate was like, "How do you keep track of that?" Or even worse.
She doesn't know simple mathematics, apparently.
So
Your
speaking
roommate
of,
sounds hot. Drake,
yeah.
what's your biggest turn-ons? When they don't know math.
My one roommate.
So
she has
you're not
really
into
big
Asian
boobs.
girls then,
Not
is
at
what you're saying.
So speaking of
Not at
Deion
all.
Sanders, what was your favorite concert you ever went to? Do you have one?
Well, I don't have a favorite Deion Sanders concert, but I'll tell you what my first concert was.
1997.
My first concert ever was Criss Cross. You remember Criss Cross?
I still have my cassette tape.
I missed the bus.
I missed the bus. Yeah.
I have
And
the
it's
cassette
something I'll
tape.
never do again.
I saw him at
Wiggity,
the
wiggity,
Lawler
wiggity, wiggity,
Event
wiggity.
Center when I was in 7th grade.
That is awesome.
Did you used to wear the backwards overalls and all
I
that
did.
shit?
Not all the time.
You
know what
fag.
else
We
I
had
had?
backwards day.
I had one of those. Remember those shirts from like 1991 where it was Bugs Bunny and
Oh,
Yes,
Fucking
it was like a
Daffy Duck.
baseball jersey.
yeah, I had
Yeah.
that kind of shit.
My brother had.
No.
My
It was
brother
fucking
had
lame.
one.
Early
it was like
90s
a-
bitches.
Like was it like What's Up Doc on or something?
Yeah, and like it was. I had the one with
My brother wore
Bugs
Gecko.
Bunny and the fucking what's the like little thing that chases the coyote? What was
The
what was that?
Roadrunner.
The coyote chases the Roadrunner.
fucking the Tasmanian Devil. That's what it was. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah. Taz.
Yeah, Taz. It was Taz. It was Bugs Bunny and Taz, and they had these like fucking white boy ghetto shit on backwards. Yeah. Criss Cross, 1992.
Nice. My first concert. Well, I went to a lot of Christian concerts with my parents and Beach Boys concerts.
Hella
I've been to
gay.
a lot of Beach Boys concerts, like Amy Grant and Sandy Patty.
Oh no.
You know what's
But my first like real concert, my brother. I don't know how I ended up going along with my brother. And my mom ended up tagging along with me. We went to 1995, Montel Jordan, TLC, and Boyz II Men. I
Nice.
was 11. It was awesome. I lost my voice. I sang every song.
Hey, I have an announcement to make. We have officially 5 viewers watching right now. I just want
Holy
to say
shit.
thanks
On
a lot.
Purpose?
On purpose. They
On
might have been
purpose.
looking for porn
Did Chelsea somehow like open
and
up
wound
more
up
windows?
on this show.
I know.
What?
Thanks for boosting
I was like,
our
how many times did
self-esteem.
Chelsea open up the window? Does that count?
Yeah, they're all Chelsea from her laptop.
What about
Did you
what was
log
your first
into the
concert?
Wi-Fi? Do you got the Wi-Fi password?
No, I don't. It's never worked.
It's over there. Well, try it again because it worked. Kristen
It-
couldn't figure it out either because she's crazy.
Too many numbers. And
I know, we gotta
letters.
You need a
change it.
decoder ring, and
Right. What was your first concert?
my first concert, fuck. I don't know.
The
I don't,
fuck
I'm
band.
not a
We've got
big
6
country-
viewers now. Oh, no, back down to 5. Go ahead.
I'm not a
Wayne.
big country fan, but like I had friends that would get free tickets to country concerts
Like
all the
you
time.
now?
What's that?
So like you now? Make it happen.
I don't ask for shit.
Well, that's why you should.
Yeah. There's no there
Tell
there
them
hasn't
tell them
been
it's for me.
there hasn't been any concerts that I could have gotten tickets to that I've really wanted to go to.
9 Country, hook it up. This girl right here. This girl. Really?
I wouldn't mind going
My
to Night
I
in
was
the
gonna
Country
put
just to
send
see a bunch
audition
of
tape
drunk
when I was
assholes.
20 to
but
CMT. Like you have nothing but old boring people on your show. You need me.
I think the first real concert that I went to, I did like Alabama back in the day, so I went to Alabama. That was good.
Well, you're really showing your age that time. Bud.
And then
I go
I
to an
think
Alabama concert now.
the best one that I went to though was it was Santana with Everlast opening for him. That
yeah.
was fucking killer.
I went to Foo Fighters here in Reno when the first show.
Oh, I hate
It
you.
was such an awesome concert, just because they are hilarious. They are so. It was the funniest concert ever. Like every band does the fake encore, where they go off stage for like 5 minutes and like,
Smoke a bowl
yeah,
and do
they
a
come back
line.
out.
Beth
like,
likes Alabama.
concert's over, whatever. So they go backstage. They have the big screen up front, and all of a sudden you see Dave Grohl come up on the screen. Everyone starts cheering, and he's all like one more song, one more. And he starts cheering. He goes,
Was he begging for an
two
encore?
two more songs, and everyone's like, yeah. He's all 5 more, and everyone's going crazy. He's like, yeah, no, not happening. I don't know. It was just the whole concert. They were hilarious. Which I don't
He
know,
denied.
Santana did that. He did like triple encore and just jammed for like 2.5 straight hours. It was a
That's
beast.
crazy. Clay Walker is really good at a. Night Country
Clay
last year.
Walker looks weird.
He was like old guy. He was like
I
working
think.
it, and I was like,
know
this
that
is
last
making me uncomfortable.
You could always walk out and check out the modem too.
I saw Dave Matthews once, and we were so pumped to go see Dave Matthews.
As in the Dave Matthews?
As in the Dave
Dave
Matthews.
Matthews Jr.
Yeah, at the
So,
at that
cover band.
amphitheater up in Northern California, right outside of Marysville there, outside of Orville actually.
Dude, there's a lot of music that goes to Marysville and Yuba City.
Yeah, and so we were so pumped that we had good seats and everything like that, and we got like a 1/4 ounce of like some of the gnarliest green bud you've ever fucking seen in your life. And so, like we showed up hella early, we're like tailgating, you know what I mean? Like we're drinking, playing frisbee, all kinds of shit in the parking lot, and
White boy games.
like we get there and we've got like seats like in the back of like the floor seat section, but it's like you couldn't really do anything other than just stand there and go like whoa, and all of our friends were up on the fucking lawn in the amphitheater anyway, so we're like fuck
Yeah.
it. We left our seats, went up and just hung out with our friends, and then we sat down in like this circle of people that we were all friends with, and like my ex-wife at the time, she was a manager at like Chevy's on the river, so she was friends with a bunch of servers who all made like well over $100 a night in tips. So they all had like really good fucking weed, and so we
Oh,
sat
yeah.
down and there was like 8 joints and/or pipes going around in this circle, and like that's pretty much the last thing I remember. Like I don't remember much about going to see Dave Matthews. I remember getting high to the point like where it wasn't really fun anymore. That
Yeah.
was about.
You're like
I was
shooing
so
weed away.
fucked
You're like,
up,
no,
yeah.
no more, please.
I was so gone.
I haven't been able to smoke like that in a long time because I get random drug tested at my day job, which is fine. I'm an adult.
I smoked and I got random drug tested and I passed.
I wouldn't. Yeah.
No, it was really bad though. It was really bad because in my mind I'm thinking, like, is this something I could do?
You
know?
can do regularly.
Can I get away with this?
I'm surprised where you guys work they don't be like, hey, so how about you come in and pee? You know what I mean? Like they don't. You know what I mean?
No, they do.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Like
but
they'll be like, hey Drake, can you come in like an hour?
I mean,
early?
we
Or-
go to a
and then you
lab
go in
and shit.
and they.
well, I
say,
mean, they
give
don't give you like a
here you go.
heads up that it's coming, basically.
Oh no, not at all.
yeah, it's completely random.
I mean, yeah, like when I was in
No,
the
our
Air
like
Force, it
my
was completely random.
my boss
Yeah.
just got drug tested last week.
But I've
Oh,
had
yeah?
like jobs where it was like, hey, so we're gonna need you to go pee. You know, like they would just let you know so you could fucking do whatever it is that you needed to do
Yeah.
so you could pass.
We have one guy that I went to school with that works at our job, and they offered him a position and a paid position, and he was just like, well,
69.
you know, I don't know if I should take it. You know, this bullshit is what it was. He wanted it, but he kind of was, I don't know, let me think about it. I got school or whatever, only because he needed to clear out his system. Like
That was smart.
guy, thinker.
It's fucking UNR educated right there.
Exactly.
There was this one time, New Year's Eve, going into the year 2000, 1999, year 2000. That one, crazy New Year's, and downtown Reno gets
I think I
fucking
babysat on New
crazy.
Year's that year because I was 14.
No, excuse me, it was the year before that because the year going into 2000, I actually thought that Y2K was coming, so I was held up my parents' house with a fucking
my
vest
gosh.
on with shotgun
Are you
shells in it.
serious?
Yeah, I was one of those guys. I actually believed that
Joking.
shit. No, I swear.
You're
Like
so-
everybody
But you
else
thought you were
was
about to shoot
downtown.
somebody.
They were
like,
all
instead of
all
just
downtown having
saving
fun,
your money?
and I was at my parents' house like waiting for shit to go down.
How old were you then?
I was 19 going into 20. But the year before that, so 1998 going into 99, I was downtown Reno and I smoked the craziest weed ever. It was called Alaskan Thunderfuck. You ever heard that shit, Wayne?
I've heard of it.
It's
I've never.
like one hit quit type shit.
Yeah.
You
I
take
smoked that
one
one.
hit and you're stoned. Like
Yeah.
that's it. And I took 4 hits altogether. And I have never been so high my entire life. I was just fucking on another planet. It was insane.
The first time I ever smoked chamber hash. Everybody know what I'm talking about?
I
when
know
say
what
chamber
hash is. Any type of additional name to hash has got to be
All
some
right,
crazy shit.
I'm sure you've done this. Any pothead has done this, where you get the aluminum prototype that has like the nice wide barrel in the middle of the thing. You pack that full of weed and you smoke all your weed through it. And when it's done, it's like all coated with resin, right? First time I ever did that, it was I was in the UNR, living in the UNR dorms, and it was me and my lesbian friend Darka, who was the first person to get me high, by the way. Like I didn't get stoned until
Darka.
I went to UNR, and then my
Dang, I was like
ex-girlfriend.
a little Christian girl, and I even got high in high school.
Yeah, I was Captain
my
fucking
stepbrother.
America in high school.
So was I. My stepbrother got me high at our house.
I was like, I did
school.
absolutely nothing wrong when I was young, but
I didn't let my parents find out I did anything wrong.
yeah, we were sitting around and like we smoked that stuff, and I got so
that creepy?
wasted where I started freaking out, like saying, "Oh my God, I'm gonna be like the first person to OD on weed." And,
You
The-
don't want to be that guy that ruins it for every.
well, no,
pothead
because
in
everybody,
America.
it was Darka and my ex-girlfriend who I was kind of on fuck buddy status with at
Yeah.
the moment. They were just like cracking up at me, and then my mom calls up out of the fucking blue which, you know, at this point I've got a dad in the hospital on chemo, and then my best friend had just gotten out of the hospital with like a really bad accident that he was in at work.
Shit.
And she's like, yeah, I just saw, you know, Jared's truck getting towed down the street, and it was all bashed up, and I start like I'm like, no.
Yeah.
And she could tell I was fucked up. She's like, what have you been smoking? And I'm like, nothing. She's like, yeah, you're a fucking liar. So she starts bitching me out over the phone, and I'm wasted as I've ever been in my life. I start crying like a little girl with a skinned knee. And, like, my friends are just, like, laughing hysterically at me. And I'm like, it's not funny. I'm in big trouble. Good. And yeah, it was just a very memorable experience.
Chelsea, you're hilarious. Chelsea's like ninja crawling under the camera so no one can see her. That was a good impression, Kristen. Kristen. That was really good.
She's like Ninja Chelsea.
Ninja Chelsea.
So we, my friends and I were trying to come up with, like hooker names for each other.
I like Kristen.
Kristen. I do.
You know, Kristen gives wood.
Ms. Woody. That was my nickname in high school. Don't know why, because I was the only one of my friends not doing anything.
Kristen, if you ever want me to tone it down with you, just let me know. I'm probably not going to listen to you, but at least let me know.
Well, thanks for the consideration. Yeah, no, we couldn't come up with one for me. Like, there's Bimbo Kimbo.
Bimbo Kimbo,
Yeah.
as in Kimbo Slice, the MMA fighter.
Yeah, that's another one of her nicknames. I don't know why, because she's not like that gross dude. But yeah, so I was like, well, nothing rhymes with Kristen, like, at all.
Kristen Lip Blisted. No, that doesn't work.
Or maybe Chris.
Chris, yeah. Chris drinks piss.
Kristen Nipple Twistin'. I don't know.
Ooh,
There
that's
you
a
go.
good one.
Kristen Nipple Twistin'.
Nipple Twisting Kristen.
There you go.
Bam, got it. That's going to be my new Facebook name.
Nailed it. Josie's was Velveeta Thunder Pussy. Fucking great.
My cousin,
The cheese part makes it a little creepy.
My
gotta
cousin
admit,
had the perfect stripper name. Because unlike my parents, who loved me, her parents named her Candace Hollywood.
Oh, they fucking hate her.
And her name was Candy, my cousin Candy. So
You
Candy Hollywood.
You just set people
Coming up on center stage, it's Candy Hollywood.
You're just setting your kid up for failure when you do shit like
I know,
that.
you
know what I
gotta really
mean?
think that stuff through. Like with my brother was saying, they have to be very careful if they ever have kids. They can't name their son Harry or like Richard. You can't have like Harry Wood or Dick Wood.
Yeah.
You gotta be
be
smart
conscious
with
of that
stuff.
last name.
Yeah.
My name was going to be Jason Eugene until they realized my initials would spell Jew.
Yeah,
True
that's
story.
a little awkward.
Yeah, see, at least they thought about it.
Wayne,
Jason
what
Eugene Walsh.
would your stripper name be?
My stripper name would be Nitro Thundercock.
Nice.
How about that?
That almost sounds like a wrestling name.
Yeah.
Well, are those like kind of
Coming to the ring at this
My
time. weighing in at
porn name
219
actually, where you
pounds.
take your middle name and then like the first.
Yeah, the street you grew
The
up
street you
on.
grew
Or
up on.
something.
Yeah, it's like or
Mine would
the
be
street
horrible.
that you. I don't know. Mine would be like Robert Thurston.
That's a good one. Mine wouldn't be very good.
So wait, it's your last name
Could
and
you
the
use like
street
any
you grew up
street
on?
you grew up on? Because the first street I ever grew up on was Vernon.
No, you need
But
to.
the
I don't think
second
there's a
one-
steadfast rule.
But
Like I don't think
the
they
second
research
one, we
it when
moved
you.
to, my Nevada one is Pioneer. That could be a good
What
one.
That's
Pioneer
your-
Trail? You
that's
used to live
your-
on Pioneer Trail.
That's
in
your
South Shore,
Mustang
or what?
Ranch name.
No,
Oh.
it's in Beatty.
No.
That's your Mustang Ranch name.
It is a mine.
Yeah, I don't think there's a background check when you get into porn to see what actual street you lived on.
No, I love when you go to
Hey,
strip
wait a
club.
minute, we're gonna have to kick you out of porn now because
No,
your
I
name
love when you
wasn't
go to a
right.
strip club and the girl's like, my name is
Melody
Diamond.
Melody
But
Jasmine.
my real name is Melody. But my real name's Melody. Like, no, it's not. That's your second fake name. You know, but just so that you'll tip her extra, like, you know, my name's Diamond, you know, but my real name is Melody.
My real
No, it's
name
not.
is Cum Dumpster.
That's a shot. My friend Nicole and I made that into a shot.
A cum dumpster?
Yes, and it's not a bad shot. It's really good. It's just
Bailey's and what?
for some reason, exactly. For some reason, no guy wants to take it. I don't know why. Like, we just don't tell them what it's called at first. We're like, here, we ordered you a shot. Take it. When they're like, oh, that's not that bad. Okay, it's called a cum dumpster. No, so my friend Nicole, she was hooking up with her boyfriend. He pulled out and did his thing
like
on
where
her
the story's
belly.
going.
Yeah, so it came on her belly, and Nicole's a funny girl. She goes, babe, why do you gotta treat my belly button like your own personal cum dumpster? Now, I was bartending at Chili's at the time, and I just happened to be going through, you know, the shop books, and I had a roommate that ordered me a cum in the tub once. Like, not
Cum in
obviously,
the
not
tub?
knowing what it was. Or
Is
she
it like a
wouldn't have ordered
cement
from me.
mixer where you get the Bailey's
That's
horrible.
yeah,
coagulate or
that's
something?
that's
So,
what I'm thinking.
you know, like a cum in a pond it's something like vodka and blue curacao. Yeah, it's blue with a drop of Bailey's. Like, just a little drop, make it look like cum. So I was like, when she
Nice.
tells me the story, I was like, that sounds like a shot. We need to make this up. So we thought a lot about it. It's like a brownish color, because I'm thinking dumpster dirty.
I'm picturing an 80s montage where they've got the blackboard and they've got formulas and stuff like
It's
that.
our
They're wearing
glasses
lab
on
coats.
And, yeah,
And we're like, we thought a lot about it. Like,
she decided there needed to be a salted rim.
nice.
Salty, whatever.
Yeah.
And then the little
Salty,
drop
huh?
of Bailey's. So it's vodka, Midori, raspberry liqueur like Chambord or something. Just really just green and purple. You mix up those colors, get that brownie, dirty look. And then salted rim and a little drop of Bailey's. That's it. And it's not, I mean, those aren't yucky things. Like, they're good. It's not like Three Wiseman or anything like that. But
See, I wouldn't drink it unless it really
we call them
tasted like
CDs
cum.
for short.
We should do a drinking story one, not this episode, but we should do
Ooh.
like the time where like I was so wasted when we should do
But
an
we
episode
can't do that because
dedicated
you're
to
like,
that.
I was so wasted this one time, but I don't really remember.
Oh, I remember
I
everything.
remember my shit.
I have only
too.
been blackout drunk once. Like, it takes a lot of booze.
Yeah.
Like,
I think the first time I got blackout drunk was my senior year in high school.
like if I'm at the point where I don't
Bad.
remember shit, like we're talking about maybe 5 shots to that after that where I would need to go to the hospital.
Yeah.
Like it takes a lot of booze to where we're like, oh really, that happened? Like,
Well, my friends and I have this rule: if you don't remember, it didn't happen. Like apparently, when my
The
friends
first-
was trying to make out with everybody unsuccessfully this weekend.
how do you try unsuccessfully?
She's like, I think
It's
I
like Yoda,
tried
do or
to
do
make
not.
out
There
with
is
this
no
guy.
try.
There is
I
no
still think he
try.
was into it, is what she's trying to say. And but she's like, I don't know, I'm not remember if I kissed him or I didn't. I was like, well then it didn't happen. Don't remember, it didn't happen.
I know I
You
tossed
can
a
wipe your
salad.
conscience clear.
You,
No, you know
you
what we should
tossed
do?
a salad,
I
Wayne?
think we should play the breathalyzer game where we all start drinking, and after so many drinks,
Mexican looking at you.
That's our news director, Fernando.
that's the creepy. Should I throw some? Yeah, no, but after so many drinks, we'll do a breathalyzer and then see, how many drinks it takes throughout the
The
show.
first
How drunk
time-
we can get by the end of the show.
The first time Kristen got drunk was coincidentally the first week that she had her first STD.
Mhm.
From what I heard.
Yeah, it's on thedirty.com. No, I'm like good two shoes over
Oh
here.
yeah, sure.
Yeah, first time I got drunk
I
was
got your
at a
number
party
off the
freshman
bathroom
year,
at work.
and I had 2 beers. I was gone.
I think I was a freshman the first time I got drunk.
Oh man, the first time I got
And
drunk,
I made
got
out with
College?
this
shithoused.
Freshman
in
slutty
college?
redheaded
No, I'm
girl
talking freshman in
named
high school,
Callista.
like 14.
Callista?
Yeah,
I made out with a
Callista
guy.
Flockhart?
Callista Anderson was her name. She was dirty, which was awesome.
She's got to be dirty.
Ooh. But then I didn't get. It took me like exactly 3 shots of tequila to just get plowed.
Yeah.
And then I didn't get drunk again until like my senior year. Like I was such a goody two shoes,
I was a fucking wreck in high school.
Me too.
I'm still a fucking wreck.
I was
I had
good.
fucked up more in high school,
Yeah.
because then I wouldn't have fucked up as much as an adult.
No, that's not true.
What?
It's not true. I drank pretty consistently all through. Let's see, my first.
But I'm
part of
not
my
a dumb
freshman
whore.
year-
There you go.
Neither was I. I was a good girl. You can ask anybody from high school.
Notice she used the word was. Neither was I. But now.
I
No,
know.
my vagina is plastered all over
Drake
the
knows.
place.
I'm a pretty good girl. Like I don't sleep around.
Well,
When you
Hang
put
out
a
with random
return
dudes.
address on your underwear, that's pretty.
Please return to this
return
address.
to sender.
Yeah, no, I remember.
With a
They have
Picture
bulk
of
rate
yourself.
postage stamped
my
onto
senior
them.
year, this boy Jacob, he was everybody's first kiss. He was my first kiss in 8th grade. Like he's every girl's first kiss, and this is a small town.
Little slut.
And he was, wanted to be the man. So he, let's see, it was senior year, and we had a little fling, and so we're making out in the car, and he goes, what did he say? He's like, well, I want to be your first, and I go, I want my husband to be my first, and he goes.
'Cause that's what I learned in church.
And he goes, well, I want to be your first. And I go, isn't that what you told Don? My best friend. He's
Busted
like,
him out.
He's all, well, yeah, but too late for that. I was like, no, thank you. That's
Well,
like his line.
he
I want to be
fucking
your
blew
first.
it.
I'm like, yeah, you want to be everybody's first. Sorry, not happening. I was a good girl.
Wow, that story was awesome, Kristen.
How I did not have sex for the first time? Or...
When did you let the first guy use his finger on you? We're going deep into the last week. I mean,
It was my freshman year in high school. My
freshman
first
year of
boyfriend.
high school.
Yeah.
Was that like the thing you guys were all talking about in high school? Like, hey,
No, it's funny. I was like the first girl with a boyfriend, and then all of a sudden,
Will you shut that? Hey, thanks.
I got to this certain level and I stopped, and all my friends just kept on going.
Nice.
But it's cool, whatever.
When she says certain level, it was double penetration. Then she was like, I'm done.
Just the tip,
DVDA. Double
Tip.
vaginal,
All right,
double anal.
No, I was
All right,
20.
everybody
I
out
was
in-
20
in-
before I lost my virginity.
In TV land, I'm going to go to the bathroom.
Go drop
Yeah.
a deuce, Wayne.
I don't regret it.
We're gonna
Shocker.
keep the show a rockin' while Wayne drops a deuce. Go right
I was
ahead.
with a guy for 2 years.
You're with a guy for 2 years?
Yeah, first guy I slept with.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Who was mine? My first was my neighbor named Cheryl. I don't think she'll ever listen to this, but she was my neighbor, and
Was she your babysitter?
no, that would have been way hot. All my babysitters were fucking ugly. Not that I could be like picky or anything, but no.
You're like,
me
Mom,
and-
this one's not working out.
Yeah. Cheryl was my neighbor, and we were in the same grade, and we were just like always hanging out and shit. But I had this hot tub. Now, when you grow up in Sparks, Nevada, and you got a hot tub,
Oh yeah, I would
was a
I would date a
pussy
boy with a
magnet.
hot tub now.
Oh yeah, the hot tub was a pussy magnet. So consequently, I nailed my first one in that, and then it was like all downhill for there.
See, I don't enjoy sex in a hot tub. It's just like really.
Oh, it's terrible
It's not-
sex.
it's not-
but
let's
no,
get the
it's
fuck
bad.
out.
It's an
and
easy way to get sex.
We done like bath sex, like hot, like jacuzzi
Bath?
tub, like in a jacuzzi tub or something.
bath
yeah.
sex?
Yeah, like in a not like in a shower, but
Like a jacuzzi
like
tub?
a jacuzzi tub, like a little bigger, not quite a spa, like a like a jacuzzi, but like a tub.
when you're propositioning sex,
The water splashes everywhere. The water doesn't work with the natural.
when you're propositioning a
lubrication.
girl for
It's just
sex
not
for the
good.
first time and it's in a hot tub, what do you say? Like, hey baby, do you want a yeast infection? Is that how you go about that? It's like, hey,
You want a
hey.
chemical imbalance in your vagina.
Hey, at least you know the heat will probably be bad for your sperm.
Oh yeah.
So like yeast infection, no baby though. Hey.
It was so easy to like It was pretty much like a shitty, retarded version of Jersey Shore. You know what I mean? I had like an outfit that I would give all the girls. You know, some like.
Oh, you
some-
forgot your swimsuit kind of thing?
Yeah, I was like, here, just wear this T-shirt
Wear this white
and
T-shirt.
these shorts that I can rip off at any moment.
Jesus
It was
Christ.
great. Wayne, would you ever have sex in a body of water, like a lake?
I have.
Yeah.
I mean, I've had sex in a snowbank before. It's like.
Were you nodding over there, Chelsea?
I didn't say anything.
I could have sworn
It's
when I
just-
asked
it's
Wayne,
not-
your head
I
nodded.
don't think I do the ocean.
I have no reaction.
You couldn't do the ocean. You couldn't
I
fuck
don't
in the
think-
ocean.
I don't know. I don't think I would.
But
Yeah,
you could
exactly.
do it in a lake.
Yeah, I would have.
But not an ocean. Why
I
not?
don't
Are you
know.
afraid of sea life?
Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. Ocean kind of freaks me out. And plus, yeah, like the sand and I don't know.
There's
like
not sand in a lake.
and like salt water versus fresh water, like does it make a difference? You know,
I wouldn't know.
I don't either. So
Saltwater slimy.
yeah, so I don't know. You always feel like you have that film when you get out. I don't know. I just guess maybe I'm thinking about it too much, but yeah, no. I don't know.
Have sex in Mono Lake.
In what lake?
Mono Lake.
Ew.
Where's Mona Lake, California?
Yeah, it's like the saltiest body of water on the planet.
Saltier than Salt Lake?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Really? I think they should change the name. Huh.
Yeah.
That's weird.
The more
Well,
you
what do you think, you
know.
guys? We've went well over an hour again, I believe.
I think we're good.
We still
We
don't
good?
have a name for the show.
We still don't have a name for our show.
We'll brainstorm it, and then how about we each come up with so many ideas, and then we'll vote on it. Like
How about
that's
the great Drake Nelson presents Kristen's huge vagina?
How about let's take the vag out of this.
Damn it.
2 dicks and a chick.
Oh, I kind of like that. Because that sounds like a dirty sexual position that can erupt at any
Or
moment.
it could be your personalities.
What's my personality?
A dick.
Dick?
Get it? 2 dicks.
Yeah.
How about Wayne's normal dick, Drake's very small dick but huge balls, and Kristen's huge vagina?
Floppy.
And that's a little bit too wordy to fit on a T-shirt.
And this,
honestly.
Hey,
and then
I
this,
wear a
and then
4X. I think I can get it on my shirt.
Well, you could, but I mean, you could also rent out your back for ad space.
That's right. We're looking for advertisers. Whoever
podcasts
the
are
makers
free.
of Kristen's feminine hygiene products are, we'll take your money to advertise on the show.
Okay.
Summer's Eve presents Kristen's huge floppy vagina.
Presents. Dun, dun, dun.
All right, we're going to get out of here. Thanks for watching. You know what? I got some plugs real quick for the 4 people that are watching. I'm going to be performing at the illustrious 3rd Street Bar
I'll be there.
on Wednesday.
Tomorrow night, I'll be there.
Tomorrow
I'm
night.
always there.
I'm going to be
Always there.
Wayne, am I allowed to say I'm headlining that show?
You're featuring. We
I'm
don't
featuring.
headline
Damn it.
there.
See, I'm still learning the
Headlining implies that you can do an hour's worth of material.
Damn it.
Good luck with that shit.
I can do an hour if
If that
I
people
take
like.
it
Quality is not an issue.
right. Well, I mean, you know, if I take
AKA this show.
if I take like a lunch break, I can do an hour.
Yo, I'm gonna go to the
Yo, I'm
bathroom
just
real
gonna-
It's a
quick.
long
I'll be
fucking
back in
time,
5
dude.
minutes.
Let
I
me
gotta
tell
run.
you,
I gotta run
it's
to Carl's
hard.
Jr. Yeah, I know. Oh, I don't know, but I envy you for being able to do it. I'm gonna be at 3rd Street on Wednesday, being the feature because I won again because I'm fucking awesome. And then Friday, I'll be at the Pioneer Underground for the Olympiad comedy competition, and it's a semifinal round. And Saturday, I will be doing a guest set with headliner Mark G, I believe. So, Wayne, you got any plugs?
Just the
I know it's only
Kotex
been
that I'm
like
wearing
2
in my
days.
butt.
Nice. Is it soaked in vodka?
It is.
I knew it.
You're wasted. You're
No,
wasty face.
I've got 3rd Street every Wednesday, of course, and I don't think I have any upcoming bookings right now.
Saturday?
Oh yeah, I'm doing some sort of benefit for crackheads. on
so nice
Saturday.
of you.
Some
we
sort
should
of
benefit them.
we're doing some sort of show at a drug rehab facility.
Is that here in town?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
Josie is so disorganized. She hadn't gotten the information.
Yeah.
I don't have any plugs.
Nothing?
No.
Do you have any last words?
I don't have a big floppy vagina.
I know. Would you like to apologize to your Christian family that might be listening?
I'm pretty sure they've tuned out, so we're good.
All right, we're out of here. Thanks for listening and watching.
Bye.
Goodbye.